Bunch of haters. They hated saying he was cheating, and now that he's doing good on lands, they just hating, bro. Bunch of hating ass bitches.
Match number 5 is kicking off here and now, and the standings couldn't be more closer. A couple of teams, though, are starting to find their strides. Right,
all right, we're going to see some more EU on EU violence here. We are. Sky Scroll,
really
Huddy,
solidifying themselves
Kovacs. I don't know what that kid's name is.
Even if all things end now, the amount of points that teams like Acorn and Colt and above have earned is looking pretty good.
A little bit more respect here coming out of Huddy and Kovacs, though. Sky Scroll, they're actually going to take over the second floor here at the mansion at Rebels Roost. And the biggest advantage right now for Sky is the fact that he's managed to find Sovereign Shotgun, but at the same time,
the Huddy team looking good.
There's a hammer pump.
Was Malabuka already getting knocked?
Both of these duos,
Carson, I think Malabuka got knocked.
Acknowledging the fact that if they
that means that's Alex and Worthy.
It could go slightly better.
Yeah, Malabuka got knocked.
This would be disastrous.
By Worthy.
Malabuka, they already
Alex and Worthy might win this off spawn fight, bro. They might win this.
That last lobby.
Alex and Worthy up a guy here.
Alex Worthy.
Oh,
they're the first team to fall.
You better run, motherfucker. OCE on that. Oh, Mustache might clutch this up. Does Mustache clutch it up? Alex versus Mustache. Alex has got full health. Alex and Worthy did it, bro. They did it, bro.
Alex and Worthy.
They did it.
Putting up the numbers.
Alex and Worthy got him, bro.
If things continue to go that way, they'll see themselves in a
Here we go. Here's the whole fight. Oh, Alex landed on an AR and fucking absolutely beamed him.
Talk about tough fights that
hey,
go
yo,
anyway.
they did it, bro. They did it.
Had things slightly favor them this time around.
Acorn and Cold having a little problem, but it looks like Cold clutched up a 2v1 here.
Just enough damage.
He got to get Acorn back up.
He is looking relatively
They fucking did it, Carson. It only took them 4 games, but they fucking did that shit.
Southern zone and desert area happen to catch wind of the fact that Cold is a
oh no! Wait, they're getting third party though. Oh no, they're getting third, fourth, fifth. They're getting fifth party, bro. It's 5 teams. Nah, bro. 5 teams are rolling in. The whole fucking lobby's rolling in, bro.
Almost saving the day at this point.
Run, motherfucker, run.
Team power.
Half the lobby's here now.
DT
Wait for what? Nah, he's getting back up though. He's getting back up.
Meanwhile, Alex saves
Wait, why'd the whole lobby come?
He's got the stairway to heaven up there though, man. That's kind of insane.
All right, some of the lobby left. It's only one other team here now.
Relatively active, but Alex Worthy probably just happy about the fact that they're gonna have an opportunity to keep this one going.
Why'd the whole lobby pulled up?
For sure. Vico and Flixie though, they seem like they've really been heating up.
Ooh.
Shadow hoping that he can cool them off, but Vico at the same time, he knows.
Vico down, bro. Vico down.
Receiving end this go round. It's all down to Flixie to clutch up.
Flixie's very good,
v
but
Shadow?
going against Shadow here, I do think Shadow is an extremely strong box fighter. The edits come in though. Look at how fast Flixie manages to respond, but still Shadow.
Vico's one shot.
Better shots overall, and now a time to heal here.
Oh, they're both separating to heal.
Respect this duo now, and I think he knows that.
What the fuck is this aimbot? He's trying to go get Virgo up.
Track it back here is the question. Seems like he knows where it is, more or less.
At the very least,
no.
I think Flixie wants
Flixie's
to
gonna finish this.
Whether or not he wins this exchange between himself and Shadow. In fact,
oh, he got a med kit off that too.
All the goodies that Flixie could have possibly wanted. It was a med kit that came out of the body loot. So pressure is on now for Shadow. Very high likelihood.
He didn't get the med kit on.
He got my med kit.
You can't let him get this med kit on, bro.
Shadow has got to act fast if he wants to prevent Flixie from reaching 200
oh,
HP again.
No.
He also gets the material right. Which
this is disastrous.
Shadow only has 2 mats of now. So
I feel like Shadow's fucking dead here.
Promising situation for Shadow is not looking like that anymore. 2AM Shadow gets the first tag
put
on
no.
him. It's not looking good anymore. The jump shot is no good, and Flixie clutches up.
Why would he let him heal, bro?
There's duo in sight at the moment, so he should be able to save Vico.
Old scary ass. He played like an old scary ass.
Focus on Vico and his potential, but now you can see he is equally met with
My
a
man had the
very strong
advantage,
partner.
big
you
time.
know that every single one
He
of
had
these
Flixie
players
all the way
has
down
got
to
their
like
eyes
50
set on that
HP,
elimination
bro.
feed as
Maybe
well.
even less.
So for Peterbot and Pollo,
Bro had like
they might have
13
at least
white
some slight
and like
indication
fucking
that there's
30
been trouble
blue.
At least in match number 5 here for Vico and Flixie, they could look to try and circumvent.
My man's gonna
this
watch that
route
replay back
Vico
and be
Flixie
so
traditionally like to
disappointed
go
he didn't
after
push
and
that.
potentially cut them off, maybe even look to ensure that they can maintain that first place position if you take out second.
This update right now.
8th spot dead. All right, let's go, NA. 8th spot's out. That means another NA team can swipe up in there, bro.
Something wasn't right up there. They're backing on off now. A lot of material to make up for here, so bit of a scrappy start. No eliminations tell us that the Australian team of Damon Resigns escaped the drop. Meanwhile, Victor V and Paper possibly in a fight against Chapentini here shortly.
Let's go, Victor V, Paper, or Victor V with
Talk
2
about
bodies. All right.
Nation, though, for
All right, Victor V.
Chapentini are going to have their work cut out for
Is
them.
that Island? Oh no, that's the
exchange here between Paper and Victor V.
forecast spawn.
Still, Paper and Victor V, they have amassed
They want
many
it.
boxes surrounding this
Paper and
forecast
Victor V
tower.
want that.
Chapentini were looking to try and take down for the forecast key card first, but immediately Paper.
Nice
Victor
shots,
V,
Paper.
Chap fully cracked Victor V. Paper.
Come on,
now,
Victor
they
V.
got the advantage.
Nice
Tini
shit,
actually
Victor
gets
V.
insert instantaneously, and now
Come
Chap
on, Victor V.
trying to see
Be
if he can
somebody.
save his own life.
Almost put through a full edit course right there. Victor V at 3 eliminations right now. Flexing how good of a player he really is.
Chap healing.
Don't let his face fool you. He has experience under
Victor
his
V,
belt.
Paper in 12th place, bro. Big bro, little bro, getting it done. Don't let this guy heal. And here comes Agers and Rise.
Separating them
Why are we letting this guy heal?
Eliminations have really jumped them up, and look, it's all for everything, right? They have the card that they need for the rest of the Storms here. Chap has to just back off at this point, otherwise he'll start to lose his tournament opportunity here. Game 5 being very late into the day. These are the last chances to set yourselves up with points here, so you got to put your ego aside.
Well, you say Chap might need to back up, but with the way that Rise and Agers are closing in, Paper, sure, he's going to confirm that forecast for himself and Victor V, but
bro, they're going to get third party because they're playing fuck.
On the disembark
Agers and Rise is coming.
Tower,
Chap has left.
Come
on, bro.
It seems like Rise and Agers were setting up in a position to try and protect it,
Big bro, little bro might be in a little bit of trouble now.
Now, all things considering, the point gap between 6
God
to
damn,
top 20
Thomas
is
HD is
very
him
close.
with the Monarch
They start
pistol.
to jump up towards the top 5, so even a team like Paper and Victor V have a lot of
Flixie and Vico
really
took over first.
Meanwhile, Thomas HD just giving us a show, showing us what he can do with that Monarch pistol. He does it without the scope this time around, so
visual
all the more
braids.
impressive.
That makes me sick to my stomach watching Thomas HD use any sort of sniper-esque weapon, you know? Even though it's the Monarch pistol at the same time. He's just so pinpoint accurate. It's ridiculous, but Batman Booga, Rapid, they're trying to get a little bit of an uprisal here, and Rapid, he's got visuals in his sights.
Oh my
Beautiful
God.
right side peek, perfect moment to open up. But visuals immediately looking to retreat. And he's gonna go side by side, hip to hip one more time with his duo.
Great tag there for Rapid to set them up with
17.
but Visuals climbs his way back into a fighting stance here.
They said fuck
Clearly,
that. Fuck that shit, I'm out.
For this
It looked like Cooper and
position
Kanata
here
are
at the
rolling
bunker.
up on
They
him
back
though.
off Booga and Aviv. We get the early update with them for the first time to really see what is unfolding for Booga. No shotgun. Oh wait, yeah, he does. Got a little loadout going on here. Aviv as well on the move right now.
It's a nice rotation so far off the launch pad for the peak of that mountain, but the main difference that I've noticed in Booga and Aviv's game in comparison to what we saw, for example, coming from NA Major 3, typically they like to be aggressive towards the team that is landing on Piney Lane, but that has not been an option.
What the fuck is Piney Lane? Why does Taco always know the all the little POIs that don't really have names? They do have names, but they don't.
So it's not really leaving Bugha and Aviv, anyone left nearby. They're having to forcibly create these storm surge situations, and it's not easy to acquire those tags by any means. You miss one shot, that could be the difference between above or below that damage threshold.
That is true, and speaking about big differences, Pete Pollo just got their hands in on that bunker. Let's not forget the bunker will give you access to that modification.
Why is Pollo almost dead again?
Weapons, right, to get yourself nice and comfortable.
Pollo, heal yourself up, goddammit. Flixie got Vico back up.
For the Rift Island.
That was a good-ass clutch
a fight.
By Flixie, bro. Well, not clutch, but...
Vico
no, he killed Shadow.
As ever.
That's right,
when
good
things
clutch.
were almost fading away for a moment there, here in game number 5, but they're in first place, they're in the lead, and they're looking pretty situated now.
They're going straight back to home base. Little do they know, though,
King and Phaser are still alive. Muzz and Whale
could be a
way back in zone.
Problematic
the hell is going on here?
Depending on the approach there for Vico.
Is Muzz going to die to zone?
Still inside.
Or not Muzz, Whale. Does Whale have medkits?
Epic Whale. Decent amount of material count, though, but it looks like Muzz is going to have to lose at least one of these medkits along the way. Fully intending to just locate what he can inside of the bunker, maybe even make use of that weapon mods bench.
Back on over to the other draw spot, though, with Vico and Flixie here. It's the landing home. Let's see it, though. King and Phaser playing the low ground right now instead of opting for a little bit of a stronger position, so I'm almost calling bait
Vico,
here,
Flixie, King and Phaser.
Given his stance, all of a sudden, yeah, things switch around really quickly here. King looking for an opportunity, but no. Drop, trying to run here. Phaser must have called back off, and it's not working well. Not right now for them. Vico and Flixie still on the pulse here. Phaser barely gets up to that next layer.
Every shot that Vico lands, it's almost like he's directly telling whoever he's up against, scram. But at the same time, where can King and Phaser actually run to? They are trapped. Vico and Flixie know Reckless Railways like the back of their hands, and sure, I'm aware that King and Phaser, they're bound
King and Phaser trying to get the fuck out of there.
But to the same extent,
these guys are crazy.
Vico, one of the main takeaways
let's get the fuck out of here.
Last night, listening to Vico in the player room, was him saying, nobody plays Reckless Railways right. We are the only ones that understand
Clicks Vino still cooking. No kills.
That's a serious threat.
Going there slow ass rotate.
Every angle, he knew where to cut them off. Basically,
eliminated Malibuca Murstache. Eliminated in 8th place.
The railway itself, given all the cover that's there. So happy with the damage. Meanwhile, Clicks and Vino, though, on the move here. Again, no strangers to the storm here. We saw them double back after going north to try to find some tags. Now they're looping their way again south and then into the new zone. Everything.
Alex and Worthy are still up. They're still doing work.
One of our top
they outlasted Malibuca and Murstache. I don't know how, but they did it.
Team. Oh, Swizzy, Jackto from a dub into a fight here, landing
that was a crazy trade.
Visuals and braids now.
Oh, they're working visuals and braids here.
Shot didn't quite get the maximum damage, but still gets to finish off visuals there. And all that material, they are right back into it.
The most important part as well for Swizzy and Yapko is that time to elimination was so fast. It's not going to give a real opportunity for, say, somebody like Yuma in the distance to actually have a chance to play catch-up, look to third-party opportunity, because it appears as though Yuma might even be in that solo situation, and when that's the case, you're always hoping that you can kind of just stumble upon an engagement already taking place, maybe get some shots in that might allow you an opportunity to go for a little bit of siphon materials,
Pixie,
knock, elimination, points.
HD Queasy.
It's really what everybody is after right now.
Thomas HD and Queasy, damage numbers looking phenomenal right now. I don't think there's anyone beating them in the game here at this given moment. Moving around, though. This is the Mount Olympus, right? Home of Quanti and Gone. Should very likely be up top somewhere. Look at this. You got Janice here. You have Kramsu.
I don't see Kwani and Goon anywhere, bro.
Teams there. Persa and Ed.
Chicho, Trulex. Holding Muzz and Whale.
Because if the one surge base wasn't enough, Trulex and Chicho have evolved yet again
Who's on?
into maintaining 2 separate surge bases.
Aviv and Booga are fighting Swizzy.
Aviv, Booga.
Uh oh, Swizzy in some trouble here. Booga in some trouble too.
We've seen Swizzy perform already once today, MDF.
We've seen Swizzy get bullshit lucky is what we've seen.
Duo with them, but most importantly still,
we've seen Peterbot run out of ammo is what we've seen.
To break through some of these builds, but they're just going to find themselves cut off. They're not able to actually cross the gap just yet because Booga also needed ample opportunity to make sure that he could regenerate his shields.
Nice tag, 30.
Off of what heals they have left.
Who's on island?
That's going to be more than enough room.
What's going on over there?
Swizzy to just full on disengage.
Booga and Aviv don't chase either. They just let them go. So
Peter Pollo threats Trashy Bryson Bolts.
They want another one of those end games. They need another one of those end games.
Let's not get landed on this time. Peterbot and Pollo both healthy.
They do need more damage, but
they both healthy like hamburger helper.
Right into Bryce and Bolt, so not too much longer do they fall, but Peterbot and Pollo, the Rift Island, we already know. They hit the mod bench, they're set up, and then straight to the Rift Island every single time here. And now Shari is so low. Storm Surge going to be giving them
Shari lost
big problem here in the coming moments.
Not great.
The worst part is knowing
it's not great news.
It's Peterbot and Pollo. Every time that reveal medallion goes off, it's every 50 seconds, by the way. And again, teams are marked, players are marked for 15 seconds after the fact. That is so much information, and in the hands of
Aussie on Aussie violence here.
It can be devastating.
Deo's showing up behind Worthy.
Managed to find an isolation moment. Worthy trying to do what he
Trashy
can.
got Teeny.
The Storm might take him out as is. Instead, Sherry diverts his attention to another Oshi player, and he's
Shari got Worthy.
Demo in the mix.
Wait, Shari's
couple of eliminations.
OCE? I thought he was EU.
Look at this, though.
Lasers
from Aviv and Booga after rotating, and they find Swizzy again. So Swizzy was knocked, picked up, and then ultimately falls back to the hands of Aviv here. You can see, yes, 2 eliminations. So starting to really heat up now. Booga and Aviv come the late half of the tournament. Wait a second, though.
What the hell was that? Somebody got all that surge.
Now.
I was like, who the hell? Somebody just got cracked.
Starting to add up here. Even
32 below for Aviv.
They will need a single tag. These are the chances, and when you miss them,
you're dead.
It does end up catching up to you. Down goes Booga to the surge. The next tag will take down Aviv, and
deaded.
You know it's over.
Deaded.
It's a tough break. Devastating one potentially, but at the same time, the mental bounce back, the mental fortitude that players like Aviv and Booga are sure to compose themselves with. See how they bounce back in the final match of day 1.
That's the goddamn today, World Cup champ, Booga.
Still, all these other
He'll bounce back.
Those are the players that still remain, Monster. Scroll, Sky, trying to scale their way down, but crossing bodies of water, knowing that there's teams already set up on elevation, shots just pouring in from multiple directions, and you're still trying to maintain focus for an open opportunity. Scroll can't even take any sort of chance to heal. He knows that if he pauses one moment too long, that's where he'll be taken down. The count just not where it needs to be. Handful of armored walls remain now for Sky. He's still trying to see if he can get one more shot in. Any sort of a break at this point, but essentially, MDF, it looks like they're about to fall just outside the placement point zone.
Yeah, he's got Batman Booga coming right at him as well. Doesn't quite find a chance to find the tag there. Someone
Batman Booga died to Flixie, no!
All focus starts to aim towards him, but 46 above here doesn't hold on long, and he just gets melted right out of the game. Meanwhile, Reet and Ritual are down. Rapid and Batman Booga
Cammy Seti in trouble.
As you saw there, and so much of the immediate competition, our bubble teams are falling. That's going to make for a very interesting last game of day number 1, given how close it's going to be point-wise. So we're going to see a lot of changes.
Bino and Clicks in trouble.
Last round, but Bino and Clicks holding on by a sliver here.
This is too close for comfort, though. Clicks and Bano have practically no space to work with. They got
cold on their ass.
Only saving grace being the fact that Peterbot Pollo nearby. getting those mark indications from that reveal medallion. That's going to be enough for them to emphasize focus onto Reason's box. But again, Acorn, Cold, directly underneath where Clicks and
it's not a great spot to be
at, and they are looking to be in a much more situated position here. This is tough stuff.
But look who's got high ground again. Flixie and Vico take the chance here while everyone's playing passively boxed up. They snipe up a strong spot, and they already have the marker set up for another high ground spot. And you can tell they're playing for wins here. This is all win condition setups. Meanwhile, Vino and Clicks.
What the fuck else are they playing
here
for?
Below the surge, need damage, they need health. And it's a very healthy Vico and Flixie above them, so not an easy duo by any means, but they don't have that information.
Venom knows that they don't really have much of a choice at this point. They've got to jump into just about anyone's box if they want to keep this Game 5 run going strong, because a refresh is a necessity at this point. The material count entirely too low. They need heals as well, and they're not going to find it unless they eliminate somebody else. But overhead, Vico catches a glimpse of Clicks, takes out a huge chunk of his HP, but at the same time, Clicks actually does wind up
Vino down.
And Venom meets a similar fate, just no escape from the top end of the leaderboard.
And they just play so smart. Vico and Flixie use those armored walls perfectly to bait them around, and then right when you think they're not interested in fighting, they get at the top on the Vino and Clicks there, and you know, it's just excellent defense, and clearly they're playing so well. It's hard to
Alex and Worthy Dad, I'm not sure.
Peterbot and Pollo continue to find eliminations. Take a look at the replay here. While all of that was unfolding, they find threats with the finish there. Now that's 3 elims, another end game, inching its way towards them now, as we're almost to zone number 9. Big moves here for Peterbot. They're going to give up the high ground a little bit here to play the low front side. Very interesting strategy given that they had mats to work with. But too many teams are alive for their liking, it seems.
Also, the natural elevation possibly working against their favor for the time being. They don't want to get caught off guard, much of a similar fashion the way that they've been catching other teams off notice. But Thomas HD, Queasy, they can see all these teams sliding down the mountain face. Trapsu and Clone doing what they can to survive. Similar circumstance there for Cooper as Peterbot and Pollo continue to pressure against his walls. But just behind, Peterbot saw Victor V and Paper as well. Could be some big fights taking place soon on the low ground.
Let's not forget Kovacs and Huddy were taken out in the drop last game. They were in 4th coming into that round before slipping down the standings now, showing us just how consistent they really are, coming right back into things. Meanwhile, Queasy pushing their way through. Down goes Cooper, looking for the finish. He'll get it. Kanata forced to run up to another layer here. And they might not be in a spot to win the game just yet, but they are racking up a lot of points now once again. Coming into the final rounds here.
I'm stuffing my face
again.
Number
1, Chicho and Trulex, another end game for them as
Holding
well.
Acorn on height.
Teams just showing their
nice,
stride.
I like it.
Very clear
I like it.
Had good performances here today.
Chopped
Acorn
out. Dead. Acorn dead.
Vico.
Pollo.
They are just the talk of the town right now.
Vico, Flixie, Peterbot, Pollo, they just seemingly operate at a different level altogether currently, and everybody else just trying to play catch-up. Chicho, Trulex, they've caught wind of Epic Well, Epic Well doing what he can.
Whale traded with Chicho.
Down to just Trulex versus Muzz, but the question is, will he even manage to find that? Instead, Kovacs gonna opt to play the medkit. It's all down to just placement opportunity at this point.
And then you have Pollo and Peterbot still alive right now, still kicking
I like
here.
it.
This is the
Peterbot and Pollo still up. Bryce Bolts on height.
Who can obviously rack up enough points to give everyone a run for their money. Bryce and Bolts are setting up for the high ground win while Pollo, Peterbot, Vico, Flixie are fighting for eliminations closer to the low ground now. And they might just clash here in the moments to come as they're standing on opposite ends of the low ground position here. Pollo pressuring everyone nearby.
Flixie down.
Flixie down. Vico down.
Vico down. Let's go. Peterbot, Pollo. Joe's having a girl.
On the teams on the other side as well. And look at this, the low ground spot for Peterbot and Pollo, just so content but now they're looking for high ground.
But the real winners of that exchange, Queasy, Thomas, Vico, Flixie, they all eliminated
Hey, yo,
each other.
Peter
So
Bot
now it's just
Pollo.
up to Pollo and Peterbot to see what they can do. Bolt and Bryce, though, firm grasp of the high ground, doing what they can to just try and shred through the players underneath. Dukes scrambling, barely managing to throw up some wood.
Let's go, Peter Bot
above his
Pollo.
head, keeping
Lock
safe for
one
the
in
time
here.
being. But at the same time, Peterbot and Pollo, they are titans on this low ground currently.
So Peterbot has to get an elimination here and then go for high ground if he wants to do something, but these teams are not making it easy. Meanwhile, Watts and Pings are getting active from the low ground, though the shots are coming in. Peterbot and Pollo find the first few, and there's still points to be earned here, and Pollo wants them all. It's gonna make a huge difference here. Secures the material count as well. That's gonna set Peterbot up for just enough. Bolts and Bryce have been here before. Bryce specifically has won games in person on
It's NA versus NA.
I called it before. This is the team that you have to look out for. They are so talented. However, Peterbot and Pollo just, I mean, they've been ahead of the pack so far.
But Peterbot and Pollo, they got the most recent refreshes.
Pollo's
Granted, everyone's building. Everyone's
yeah.
Strikes first.
Let's go.
Peterbot understanding it's all down to Bolts to try and
1v2.
clutch this one up, but it's Peterbot and Pollo after all.
Bolts has been here, though.
No heals, no white heals on height.
Don't give him a chance to heal. You have to
no
fight
white
back.
heals,
Armored
but they
walls
don't know
out.
that.
They have a little bit more match, but Peterbot has too much to work with. Another armored wall. Bolts has an angle.
Peterbot and Pollo
won't drop it twice.
will not be denied from the low ground, bro.
Strike yet again on the day. Match number 5 and the victory
From the low ground, bro.
First place continues
Eat that,
to
fucking
extend
Peterbot
itself,
haters.
and that
What's
is the
up now,
real
you fucking
difference
Peterbot
maker here
haters?
Today, MDF. You can see our big winners on the screen right now, and Adam's there.
Would you please, Fort Worth, make some noise again for Peterbot and Pollo! Oh, do you know what? I love those. I love
But
those
look,
moments, 'cause this
boo,
crowd
little
wanted
ugly
that to
ass.
happen. Pollo,
Look like
the
a
flow
cork
we pushed
booing
there.
like that.
You guys were low ground, you pushed on
Hating
through.
ass motherfuckers, bro.
Talk us through the moment there and when you make that call and how that happens between you guys.
Yeah, I think it was.
I stay saying Pete ain't been cheating, bro.
To use to go up, and I was able to get like a good angle.
Oh, hating ass. Oh, hating ass TikTok kids, bro.
Consistent there. Standings as well. Peterbot, how would exactly? I'm sure there's so many aspiring Fortnite players here as well. It's just constant for you guys. Major wins. What is the magic, the secret sauce that is really making you guys, ensuring you get to these top spots right now?
I'm not gonna lie, we have the Mythic every season, you know what I'm saying? And me with the Mythic, I'm just unstoppable, you know what I'm saying? I get so many eliminations and stuff, so yeah.
The best player in the fucking world. He's the best player in the world. You can't deny him.
Experience right now because you
like
guys
I told the TikTok kids, if Pete isn't cheating, he's the best fucking player on the planet.
One more time, Fort Worth, let them hear you.
So he's either cheating or he's the best player on the planet.
It's for you, buddy. They're amazing, by the way. And I mean, this must be a lot of wind in your sails as well. How does it feel to be performing in front of this crowd here
it's
at
that
Global
simple.
Championships?
It's that simple.
It feels amazing, especially
Stop
getting a
fucking
win.
hating on Pete,
Like,
bro.
hype. And then like on the walkout, everyone was cheering for us. Yeah, it feels great.
Okay, and I want you one more time. Anything you want to say to people, to the crowd right now, to get them even more
Flip
hyped
them
than
all
they are
off.
already?
Flip
Hey, I
them.
appreciate you guys, and
Flip them all
yeah,
off.
we're winning this right now.
There you go. Give it up for Peterbot and Pollo!
I'd have been like, fuck my
GG's,
haters, bro.
fellas. Again, lots more.
Look
to
at
get
this fat
excited about
bitch.
here. These guys crushed it.
Giving
I'm
them
sure
the
they'll continue to do
thumbs
so.
down.
Lots more games to go, though. One more left today. After the break, it's coming your way. Do not go anywhere.
Hating ass
We'll see you in a
bitch,
sec.
bro.